Welcome everybody. We will try this again and hopefully this will work out because the last time I attempted this, the video locked up on me. All right, so we'll take a look over here again. How's everybody doing? This is a taking care of your demon cat print, which I think it's pretty funny, and I hope that you all like it too. I think that more creative prints like this should be done. I certainly could not do this in screen printing because it's just too many colors. Now, this shirt, my wife, my second wife, number 2, saw this at a store, and then I had to redraw it again. She took a photo of it on her phone, and then I just went and drew it again. So it's not quite like the original, but I don't know where she saw the shirt, but she sure did love it. And so I'm going to make us matching prints. And I think a matching print of this would be hilarious. There's another one called Taking Care of Your Demon Dog. One that I saw that was Taking Care of Your Demon Bird. So many of these. So all I'm trying to do now is just to kind of figure out how to get my live chat going so that if you guys have anything that you want to say while I'm printing this, perfect. So we're going to get this printed. I've already drawn it in, I've already drawn this into my Adobe Sketch program. If you're a t-shirt printer, I highly recommend this app right here. It's called Adobe Sketch. I'm going to try to center it right on the frame right there. That's it over here. Adobe Sketch. When you open up Adobe Sketch, your art graphics come up, all the stuff you're working on. And you can just, these are all hand drawn in there, so you can go ahead and get after it if you're using the right program like this. So let's go ahead and get this print because I want to make a very quick video on this print. I think it's always awesome to do prints. We're using over here DTG Rip, and DTG Rip is going to process all of my artwork. And I think I kind of want this at an 11.5-inch print, so let's make it just a tad smaller. I want to center this. My beard is a little bit lower than most, so I like to drop down about 3.5 to 4 inches from the collar because my beard is a lot lower than most. This is an 11.5-inch by, was that 14-inch print? So we're going to do this in white, and it should come out just fine. The Thirst for Truth, hello. Sure you can. Just send an email to epierce@gmail.com. Once again, that's epierce@gmail.com, and I will write this out for you all as well. You can mail me here or Brother Ernest at gmail.com, epierce@gmail.com, or Brother Ernest at gmail.com. And it looks like my RIP software did not grab that file correctly and move it over, so we're going to have to start this again. Sometimes that's the struggle that I deal with. Everything doesn't work perfect as we would like, but it does. And I need to figure out, oh, there we go. Oh, you want a breaking news, no plane? Absolutely. I made one of those for my friend Brian Stavely, and he really liked it. That surprised me because I didn't think he was going to like that shirt so much. And did I just catch an error in my print? I believe I did. Let me go back and look at this just to make sure that I don't have an error in that. Why am I rendering an error in this? Is that in my file itself? Caring for your demon pets. There is definitely an error in that print, so we don't want to use this. Thankfully, I caught that. And, you know, sometimes when I'm printing stuff, it just, you know, literally there's an error in the print. So what had happened is half of this circle over here was cut off. And I am not sure why that happened. I mean, unless that happened in my Photoshop. Hold on just a second, everybody. I'll get back to this print. Since I drew this out really quick, it'll be no problem to get it done. I kind of don't understand why that happened, actually. But I'm going to figure this out and then be right back to you. Oh, I see the problem right there. I'll show you guys right over here. So as I drew this into my iPad and then I put this into my Photoshop, I then realized my graphic has been, whoops, we're not going to be able to use this then. Let's just go ahead and drop another one right in there, and this is caring for your demon pet. I'm really beside myself as to why this happened. Let's see if I can't go step backwards to where they are not one item. Somewhere I made these two, I joined these images together. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted to do. I just want to go ahead and grab that one and release it. That's the next one in this series that I'm working on. Maybe that's the wrong one. Let's try to go just backwards one more time. There it is. Okay, I think we're going to have it now. For some reason, this is like going totally backwards in the way that I didn't want this to go backwards. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's go ahead and send this over, and then I'm just going to just type in those words again, and we'll be done with these things. It's got to be in this file here. So let's send it over in my iPad. I want to move that one to the trash. All right, so that's the one we want to use here. Guess we can throw that in downloads. All right, so now my Mac is not wanting to communicate, so I'm just going to send this over to myself here. And give me just a minute, just take you guys, look at my new plasma ball. How's that? All right, now we have it over. And I think the last thing that I need to do to put on this is the pets and responsibilities. So let's type that in there real quick, pets. Let's go ahead and recolor this. Right down here, everybody, take a look over here. Just going to recolor this and hopefully solve my own problem. I don't know why that happened, but sometimes these things do occur. And then I just want to make sure that this is on the same, or it's centered. Okay, there's our center line. That one's good. So let's go ahead and export this to my file. I use Adobe Sketch, and my Adobe Sketch allows me to save a file directly into my just want to make sure there's not another caring for my demon cat in here. I don't want that's an attachment. Okay, we can go ahead and save that there. Let's go ahead and save that there. Now let's move you guys over here so I can at least get plugged up because my battery is only holding about 10 minutes worth of battery. All right, so there we go. I think we should be good. And by now, this file should already be transferred over. Dose of Reality show is starting already. Great. It's a little bit odd to me because I don't know where my file is. I sent it to myself and it said, I don't want you to receive it. Today at 4:23, it's been sent over, so let's see if I can find it again. Caring for your demon cat is right here. Great, so now we can go ahead and print it. Thanks for holding on. I don't know why that happened, but nonetheless, it just did. All right. Wow, it added a freaking white background to my print. What in the flying hell is going on? I asked for a white background. I wanted a transparent background, and my art program is telling me that that is not the case. We do not want a background on that, so let's just go over here. We're going to use white cotton by cotton, 1400 by 1400. All right, let's get this printed. I am so sorry, everybody. My RIP program just kind of confused itself. Just a few more seconds. Shaking up some white ink while I'm at it, everybody. Cool thing about direct-to-garment printing is that you have the ability to print exactly what you see and what you want, which is why I just think that direct-to-garment is my favorite method of printing. Going to get our color settings correct. We're going to apply. We're going to be printing in less than a minute, I guarantee you. I'm so glad you saw that with Brian. Brian is an awesome guy. I love the guy's work a lot. Sometimes when I've got nothing else to do, I just turn Brian on and, you know, let him talk about subjects that people don't like to talk about. So now we're rendering the file really quick. And it has accepted the file, so now we should have a white print. And I'm probably going to wear this to basketball tonight because I just think it's really funny. Golly, that's odd. Now my RIP program is just kind of really screwing up. After 31 prints today, I have a DTG RIP software giving me a headache. Sometimes the art programs just really don't want to operate properly. And I'm just going to size this correctly. We want to take that to about 13 inches in width, which will make me an 11.5 roughly print. That is centered. Now that's ready to print. I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and try it again. Let's go to color settings. Let's apply some dark print settings on here. Let's go ahead and render it and see if it works out. And it's going. Hooray! All right, this will be ready in about a minute. As you can see right over here, DTG RIP Pro 6 is what I use. See if there's any comments over here. I got to go to the left to do that. How you doing, Osher? Oh yeah, well I will be doing expo printing at the expo, but that depends what image we're doing. I don't have all of the expo images yet from Tim, so just as soon as I get those images, I will be printing the expo. You can also, if you want to pre-reserve some of the prints, you can do that. That'll be great. Meaning you can purchase one of your shirts in advance so that they're ready by the time that I get there. This is such a cool shirt. See if I can do this without rotating the camera. Wow, that looks awesome. Hand drawn from Adobe Sketch into my iPad, from my iPad to the T. all in about, I don't know, I guess it took me about 40 minutes to draw that. I'm not a fast drawing, but you know, I do what I can. I built this printer with my children. My older son prays, not the printer. This is a printer I got from Micro Center for about 800 bucks, and I converted it here in my living room. Now you might be wondering, where did I learn how to do that? Well, I learned how to do that from YouTube. I learned how to build a printer from YouTube, which, you know, in reality, learning how to build a printer like this is a $100,000 a year career, because these things fly off the shelves. I build about 3 to 4 of them a month. I would love to be able to build, you know, 20 to 30 of these a month. Look at the quality, how beautiful that print is. It's all hand drawn right into my iPad. Let's go ahead and move you guys over here. Put you right over here on the heat press. All right, so that's a cool shirt, huh? Caring for our pet responsibilities. It makes me laugh every time I look at it. My wife is going to love her copy, and of course I'm going to love mine. Now, when you're pressing your shirts, everybody, and you're using a heat press rather than a convection oven or you know, one of our t-shirt ovens, you want to put your pressure as light as it can be. And let's go ahead. It's going to be 90 seconds. In the print, I must have dropped my eye pencil. I did. You see that? I dropped my eye pencil right on that area. You see that blue right there? So that's going to come out in the print. That sucks. I didn't see it. Thankfully, it's mine. It's not a big problem. I'll just go ahead and fix this issue so that when I print the next one, which I guarantee you I'll print the next one of these because they're so funny. As you can see, there's a little bit of red or blue in the red, so we're going to correct this problem really quick. I'm going to color that out. I have no idea why that's there. One thing, it's gone here, and then there's an error right there. I just didn't see it. But, you know, hey, that shows you that it's hand drawn. Let's take a look at it. All drawn in a matter of seconds, and I'm going to wear that to basketball tonight. Basketball practice, you know. That's the power of DTG printing, everybody. In all sincerity, screen printing is a dying dinosaur. Even though I don't believe in dinosaurs or believe they existed, screen printing is just a method of yesterday. And if screen printers are not moving over to direct-to-garment printing, people like me are going to come around and we're going to take all your business from you. Even though I screen print the hell out of shirts. But this is the future. This is where it's at. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my own shirt so that I can model my shirt for you guys. Turn you over here. Let you look at my beautiful slimming body. Man, that shirt is hot. I'm going to wear it to basketball, so I'm just going to iron it out in some of the areas here. I pretty much would say that I don't think anybody has this shirt. I did make it somewhat different than the original art because I don't want to kind of have to deal with anybody. Well, it doesn't matter, man. I own my own t-shirt printing business, so yeah, I think it's a cool shirt. If I didn't have my own t-shirt printing business, then absolutely I would have gone and got my wife and I these two shirts. But the cool thing is that I can customize this. Just whatever I want to do to it, I can do. Give me just a second, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and demo this shirt for you all, and I hope that you can see my entire body because I have no way of knowing what you're seeing over there. What I should have done is did this on my and I should have made it low enough so that my beard is not really hiding the image. So I did that 3 prints down, or 3 fingers down. Let's see. Boom! Got it. When you got that beard like I do. So you can see, if I can pull my beard over this way, the average shirt is 4 fingers from, the artwork is going to be 4 fingers from where you're printing. So usually it's 2 inches, 3 fingers, 2 inches. So when you have a beard like I do, you want to add another finger and make that about 3.5 inches. But you know what this feels like, direct to garment? It feels like sublimation. If you've ever sublimated your shirts, it's an incredible way to print your shirts. I have an SG800 over here. My wife likes really bright shirts, so she's going to want one of these in a yellow, of course, which means I'm going to have to go out and take out all the yellow and make it a different color so it really sits into the shirt, or I just might color all of the, erase the yellow out. Well, if I erase the yellow out, all this would be in there. I might have to do a white on yellow. So anyways, that's a cool shirt, everybody. Hit me up if you would like a shirt similar to this, and I'll see what I can do to get you one. On my friend Truth that was wanting a, let me show you the shirt. If I have it in here, I don't know if I have it in here anymore. My No Planes on 9/11 shirt. I think I may have, I think a buddy came over and bought it from me. But everybody, just a reminder, I will be printing live at the Exit the Matrix convention, May 25th and 26th, where Mad Mike Hughes is going to send up a rocket. I will be printing specifically for the Mad Mike Hughes event, and of course not myself. I will not be printing for me personally. All prints on location will be done for the Mad Mike Hughes group and the convention. So it's just my pleasure to go out there and hopefully meet some of you. If you would like a Mad Mike Hughes shirt, pick one up at the conference. You can pre-order those as well. Get a hold of Tim Osman. I think he's over at Infinite Plane Society. And tell him you want a Mad Mike Hughes shirt printed by Brother Ernest. On that note, everybody, let me just go ahead and show you one more time, and then I'll kill the video. It's a great image. You definitely want to get one. I love it. So long, everybody. Goodbye.